overall, we're just seeing more and more momentum as companies move to this new way of working, which is hybrid working. Hybrid working means people are not all commuting, they're working in local offices, and that's really taking off globally. This is a global phenomenon.
Is this a capacity story as well? Because we've been documenting WeWork, one of your big rivals, and how their fortunes have changed. More reports suggest they're closing down particular office sites. So is it a story about capacity coming out of the market as well?
Not really. It's the demand for what we're doing is going up exponentially as more and more companies want to change. But they're looking for locations that are close to where people live. The suburbs, rural locations. We talked a few weeks ago about doing about 2,000 locations across the UK. So it's a coverage play. It's not about capacity in central London, where the WeWork locations are, or central New York. There could be some oversupply.
I remember a conversation that we had with you a couple of years ago. It was like, I can't really understand WeWork's price almost. It's like, well, what are they doing that's so mysterious, that's giving them this crazy multiple as well? Is there something that, flexible workspace, that is the basic now, but and giving a fast, reliable internet, I get that. That's got to be a given as well. But is there something else between what WeWork are doing and what you're doing where you think actually there is innovation still to come?
There's much more than that. There's a lot of innovation. I mean, we are not about just reliable internet or
but I mean,
Wi-Fi.
It's number one, isn't it? If you can't do your work.
Yes, but it's much more than that. It's about sense of place. It's about community events. We provide health services. We provide free health service in the UK, free gym membership. So this is about how your workers feel and are they being looked after. It's not just about space. It was originally about space. No longer is that the case. So we provide more than 150 services to companies of everything they could possibly want. And that's what makes the difference. WeWork, just coming back to that was what they just were really good at marketing the value.
Yeah.
But they did, whether they had it or not, different question. But
when he was young, he had tousled hair.
Yes,
but there wasn't so much behind it, was there? In terms of the opportunity now, Karen and I again have spent a vast amount of time speaking to people from the commercial real estate business who are trying to tell us how great things are, and we're like raising our eyebrow 95% of the time. Certainly when it comes to central London office space and vacancy rates in key areas as well, there's a massive opportunity for you to pick up some discounted value property, isn't there?
And we're doing it. Last year we signed up 850 buildings in a single year. Last year 23. We expect this year to do that or more.
So is that central prime stuff, or is it actually kind of like regional kind of stuff?
It's regional and central cities around the world. And we're doing that in partnership with the property industry. That's the difference. We don't put any capital in, or very small capital, and we're managing it for the property industry. The big difference is that the property industry can now see that hybrid working is not only here to stay, it's going to be about 30% of the real estate industry. It's going to be about a 2 trillion total addressable market industry. It's right there, they can see it, they want to do it with the biggest player.